EdTech Mondays Kenya is supported by the MasterCard Foundation Center for Innovative Teaching and Learning in partnership with EdTech East Africa.
Hybrid learning has really been adapted and accelerated because of the pandemic. We cannot also ignore the dynamic environment, the tech environment in the country. We've seen the government of Kenya really allocating a lot of resources in ICT for learning. And one of the core principles in the CBC curriculum is around digital literacy.
Then I will ask them a very simple question like, what's your name? But they cannot respond to what is your name. As simple as that. So what I did is I tried to translate into their indigenous language. So I say, what's your name is called? I say it in Somali, for example. And at the end of the day, I taught them like around 5 to 6 words, and I could even ask them, what's your name? And then they say, my name is so-and-so. So I realized we have a challenge down there, and it's because of just language barrier.
You notice that for digital literacy, there's a lot of content that is needed. One, we need interactive videos. We need interactive videos to be uploaded to technological platforms. And therefore, this needs different stakeholders to come on board, be they local organizations or local companies, such as EdTech that are doing good work. They should come on board and be able to create content together with Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development, which is then approved and uploaded into our digital platforms.
I think the best investment that any country or any government can make is in its young people. And through the KDIP project, we are targeting especially digital skills, both inside the classroom and outside the classroom. So in terms of school-age children, we're helping to extend the digital literacy program to junior secondary schools. So at the moment it serves primary schools. We're extending it to junior secondary schools.
It's very important that these approaches are also recognized as approaches that can be used with children with special needs. Yes. And we've done that with different schools, Kinango School for the deaf. We have done that with different schools in the coastal region. So I think it's important to, as you talk about blended learning, to know that it actually works not only for abled children, but even the children with different challenges.
And ask ourselves, what practical strategies do we need to deploy in these regions without looking at it just from the viewpoint of special needs? Because sometimes when you talk about equity and inclusion, the bias is towards SNE, but also recognizing that there could be children in the mainstream education system who would really want to participate in the technology, but maybe the technology is not in a language they understand. So what happens in that case? They may have the technology, yes, but maybe their reading levels do not allow them to engage with the content. So what provisions and considerations do we have to give into content?
6-7 years ago, more products were focused on learners, and teachers felt they were being left behind. And now you find more products that are diverse. They have a learner component and a teacher component. I think the other aspect is more coding and robotics programs, especially being at the capital city, a lot of programs, weekend programs and holiday programs being available to learners.
We started the education program, what we call Manyata-based learning. We learn at our Manyata, at the comfort of our Manyata. So we map the various homesteads or Manyatas that are within the village. We map them, and we know we get to know how many learners in that community, in which levels, and then we group them according to the different levels of learning.
The tech part is exciting, but the tech is just the vehicle through which we are trying to drive education and make an impact on learning outcomes. And so for a lot of these guys, when they are creating the product, it's very tech focused and with good reason. I mean, it's not easy to get them to where they've gotten to. But the key thing is to ask, at what point did you bring the teacher in? Does the teacher feel like you're actually addressing problems they have?
With that blending now, our children are using the eyes, they are using the hands, and since more senses are involved, the children are becoming now brighter than before.
EdTech Mondays Kenya is supported by the MasterCard Foundation Center for Innovative Teaching and Learning in partnership with EdTech East Africa.